How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I want to kind of put onto a topic of technology and whether it's ruining the sport of rugby. Right now, this is a pretty big question because you look at technology as a whole, you can't bundle everything as one. So we got to look into different aspects into technology, because we take a look into, for instance, the TMO. That's a very back and forth, and that's a very big argument between a lot of people whether TMO is ruining rugby. A lot of people feel that it's slowing down the sport. It's taking away a lot of the essence of the game and making it at points too technical, especially with the, I wouldn't say technical, but making it too specific and really taking the fun out of the game, especially when referees are excessively using it. And there's been a lot of that in the spotlight where TMOs are overstepping their bounds and, causing problems for the actual game itself. So this is something that I wanted to really dive into and look into a little bit deeper. So obviously we have the TMO issues with everybody. A lot of people feel that they are overstepping their bounds. But then we look into, for instance, training. We look into this. I mean, let's take training, for instance, right? So the coaches, with the use of motion trackers, they are able to detect everything, right? Literally everything, from every single step, when players are exerting, when they're not doing enough, how much distance they're traveling. They are able to pick up so much, and this really does help with injury prevention as well. There is technology everywhere, right? And from that aspect, technology is only doing good for the players, right? It helps the development. You're able to track, review matches so much better. You just you look at a lot of the innovative techniques and, like I say, forms of technology, where Rassi Rasmus actually explains in his book about when he was trying to go through footage of games. They would, he would have to sit down and watch every single game, physically possible, which would take hours and hours and hours and hours. Nowadays, you can filter through everything. It cuts that time down by a tenth. Well, I'd say far more than that, but it provides such a great assistance to the sport. So we look at it from on the field. Is it ruining it? In terms of training, improvement, development, I find it's absolutely brilliant. But then we look into AI, right? This is something that honestly I hope never really hits the sport, but I do have a feeling eventually it's going to, because it's too big of a wave to not be implemented into rugby at some point, right? No matter where you look, whether it's on your phones, whether it's in your cars, wherever it is, everything is AI. AI is everywhere nowadays. And yes, it's just, it helps simplify things, but I feel if rugby truly starts to integrate AI, that is what is going to kill the game. That is what's going to take away the essence of rugby, that humanity out of rugby. And that's something I never want to see happen, because you're just going to, you're going to see people are being taken out via commentary. You're going to see, TMO being reviewed by, by AI. It's going to, what's the point of a ref if, that they can do it all, all AI, So, like I say, this is something that I hope never comes to the actual sport, because I do like the fact of human error. And I know that might sound stupid, but the sheer fact of human error, being a human, making mistakes, I can understand that, right? Nobody's perfect. Referees are going to make odd calls here and there. They try their best to their abilities, but it's still human error. And it adds that little something to the game. I might be wrong. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Maybe something you guys feel AI would only benefit the sport. Personally, I don't. And I hope there's a couple others out there that feel the same as me. But all in all, I hope AI never really comes to the sport. There is going to be different things in terms of development, in terms of the background, staff, whether it's financial, whether it's scouting, there's going to be an element of AI somewhere, but I just hope it doesn't come through in full force. So like I say, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Technology is everywhere nowadays. It is literally everywhere. But I think the sport needs to limit it itself. At the end of the day, rugby wants to keep itself as relevant as possible. They want to try and keep with the times. They want to try and streamline things as well. But I think there's going to come to a certain point where it's going to be a point of no return. And it just depends on how far we are willing to go with technology, right? Because what's to stop them from taking away, the commentary, making it all AI? You don't have that passion, you don't have that sense of feel, right? What's to have them take away the TMOs, right? Yes, they're probably gonna be more accurate, to the image, but what kind of humanity do you get out of that? Maybe they take away the refs. Maybe they take away the linesmen, right? What's going to happen then? I know they're already looking into and potentially implementing technology within the balls to dictate speed, curvature, spin, everything under the damn sun. So, where does it end? So honestly, I do feel technology has its merits at some points, but honestly, it needs to be limited, because otherwise we're gonna lose the sport. You're gonna lose the feel for it. So that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think. If you feel maybe I'm just an absolute kook and I'm just talking absolute bull, but I want to know what your thoughts are on the impact of technology and potentially AI in the future. So if you guys do want to see more rugby content like this, please like and subscribe, hit that bell notification, as it really does help my channel grow. And on that note, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.